Figured I'd make you feel at home.
Hold on, is this the speech? Yes, it is. Is it? Yes, it is. I speak English and Canadian. Canadian is a language. Interesting.
You guys are good at this, huh?
Hello, we are BTS. Today we're here to speak with President Biden about anti-Asian hate crimes, Asian inclusion, and diversity.
Hi guys, let me come out and say hello. Nice to meet you, Kareem. Nice to meet you. So we're gonna go just out of this door.
Hi, we're BTS, and it is a great honor to be invited to the White House today to discuss the important issues of anti-Asian hate crimes, Asian inclusion, and diversity.
최근 아시아계를 대상으로 한 많은 증오 범죄에 굉장히 놀랍고 또 마음이 안 좋았는데요. 이런 일이 근절되는데 조금이라도 도움이 되고자 오늘 이 자리를 빌어 목소리를 내고자 합니다.
Is this from the official White House channel?
한국인으로서 또 에이시안으로서 꼭 이야기를 해야 되는 문제라고 생각이 들었고요. 특히나 이제 한국 아티스트로서 이제 해외를 다니면서 이제 언어나 문화를 초월하는 그런 그 초월을 해서 또 많은 사람들한테 닿는 그런 경험을 했던 사람으로서 이 다양성이 주는 특별함을 꼭 이야기해야 된다고 생각이 들었습니다. 그리고 또 이제 차이가 주는 특별함의 여러 많은 사례들이 훨씬 더 늘어나야겠다는 생각도 들었고요.
Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. How are you?
Very good.
When we see hate and prejudice, it's meant to make people afraid. And it's meant to make people feel alone and therefore without power. When you all speak about it, you speak to people in a way that reminds them they're not alone.
We just want to give back all the love that we got, use our voice like you told us. That's all we wanted. So today is a really, really historical and big day for us.
We feel happy to help make a positive impact, and we feel the great responsibility at the same time.
It's an honor to meet you, Mr. President. And welcome to the White House. Come on up here, guys. I got involved in public life because of civil rights. Even back then, famous artists help move people. What you're doing makes a big difference. Talking about
We're gonna look up the
hate.
official speech as well.
When we first heard
I think I saw it on C-SPAN.
The White House and President Biden invited us because of the Stop Asian Hate and the anti-Asian hate crimes. We were like, this is it, why not? We have to go to DC, we have to see you, and thank you for recognizing all the efforts, and we've truly felt that our time truly pays off and pays back.
This is an important month here in America. A lot of our Asian American friends have been subject to real discrimination.
We want to say thank you sincerely for your decision, such as signing the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act into law. We truly appreciate the White House and the government's trying to find solutions.
I know you know what you're doing, but don't underestimate it. It's not just your great talent, it's the message you communicate. It matters. This is one president who appreciates you.
Wow. Woohoo. I have to tell
President Biden is Army?
Lastly, we thank President Biden and the White House for giving this important opportunity to speak about
this
the
doesn't
important
contain the
causes,
speech.
remind ourselves of what we can do as artists. Once again, thank you very much.
Now, There's one thing I want to see real quick, and I'm not diminishing, but I have to see this. Okay, so the White House was not subject to the copyright claims that everyone else has. I suppose being the president does have its benefits even on the YouTube platform. Okay, he did not get a copyright claim. He didn't. Okay. I see you, Biden. Respect. Commander-in-Chief.
Oh, wow. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. So much excitement. I know it's the Fed chair meeting, right? I know. Yeah, Bloomberg. These, I mean, yeah. Forget about me. I know, it's not about me.
Okay, so this is the actual
today on the final
speech.
day of Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, I'm excited to welcome some special guests to the briefing room today. Pop phenoms BTS. Woohoo! While many of you may know BTS as Grammy-nominated international icons, they also play an important role as youth ambassadors, promoting a message of respect and positivity. After this briefing, they will join President Biden in a discussion about Asian inclusion, representation, and diversity, as well as addressing an anti-Asian hate crimes and discrimination. As many of you know, the president has led a historic whole-of-government approach to combat racism, xenophobia, and intolerance facing ANHPI communities. Beginning his first week in office when he issued a presidential memorandum leveraging the power of the federal government to stand against this hate. The president also signed the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act into law, signed an executive order to reestablish the White House Initiative on Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders, and funded critical research to prevent and address xenophobia against AA and NHPI communities. So without further ado, I will let the band take it from here. They're gonna each speak. We have a interpreter somewhere here. There you go. Good to see you. So they'll each speak first, and then the interpreter will come back up and interpret what they just said. They're not going to take any questions. They're just going to come here and give some words, and then we'll start the briefing. Thank you.
Thank you, Karine, for your kind words. And hi, we're BTS, and it is a great honor to be invited to the White House today to discuss the important issues of anti-Asian hate crimes, Asian inclusion, and diversity.
네, 오늘은 ANHPI 헤리티지 먼스의 마지막 날입니다. 저희는 ANHPI 커뮤니티와 뜻을 함께하고 기념하기 위해 오늘 백악관에 왔습니다. 네, 최근 아시아계를 대상으로 한 많은 증오 범죄에 굉장히 놀랐고 또 마음이 안 좋았는데요. 이런 일이 근절되는데 조금이라도 도움이 되고자 오늘 이 자리를 빌어 목소리를 내고자 합니다.
네, 오늘 저희가 이 자리에 올 수 있었던 것은 저희의 음악을 사랑해 주시는 다양한 국적, 언어, 문화를 가진 저희의 팬, 아미 여러분들이 계셨기에 이 자리에 올 수 있었다고 생각합니다. 정말 감사합니다.
Right. The translator's gonna pop up.
네, 한국인의 음악이 서로 다른 언어와 문화를 넘어서 전 세계 많은 분들께 닿을 수 있다는 게 아직까지도 좀 신기하고 근데 신기한 것 같습니다. 그리고 이 모든 걸 연결을 시켜주는 음악이란 건 좀 참으로 훌륭한 매개체가 아닌가 싶습니다.
No worries, Kais. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate that.
그것은 잘못된 일이 아닙니다. 옳고 그름이 아닌 다름을 인정하는 것으로부터 평등은 시작된다고 생각합니다.
네, 우리는 모두의 각자의 역사를 가지고 있습니다. 오늘 한 사람 한 사람이 의미 있는 존재로서 서로 존중하고 이해하기 위한 또 한 걸음이 되기를 바랍니다.
And lastly, we thank President Biden and the White House for giving this important opportunity to speak about the important causes, remind ourselves of what we can do as artists. Once again, thank you very much.
I'll provide an interpretation in Korean and English. 우리말과 영어로 통역 간략하게 전달드리겠습니다. 남준 씨는 친절한 소개 감사합니다. 방탄소년단입니다. 오늘 백악관에 초청받아서 반아시아계 혐오 범죄 그리고 아시아계 포용 그리고 다양성에 대해 논의하는 자리를 가지게 되어 정말 큰 영광입니다. Jun said today is the last day of the AANHPI Heritage Month. We joined the White House to stand with the AANHPI community and to celebrate. Jimmy said we were devastated by the recent surge of hate crimes, including Asian American hate crimes. To put a stop on this and support the cause, we'd like to take this opportunity to voice ourselves once again. J-Hope said we are here today thanks to our army, our fans worldwide, who have different nationalities and cultures and use different languages. We are truly and always grateful. Jungkook said we still feel surprised that music created by South Korean artists reaches so many people around the world, transcending languages and cultural barriers. We believe music is always an amazing and wonderful unifier of all things. Shiga said it's not wrong to be different. I think equality begins when we open up and embrace all of our differences. V said everyone has their own history. We hope today is one step forward to respecting and understanding each and every one as a valuable person. 마지막으로 남준 씨가 중요한 문제에 대해 함께 이야기하고 우리가 아티스트로서 무엇을 할 수 있는지 생각할 기회를 만들어 주신 바이든 대통령님과 백악관에 감사드립니다. 감사합니다.
What does it mean to you to come to the White House?
What's happening?
We're gonna go. They're not gonna take any questions.
Is my video?
But thank you so much.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
It is a bit weird. This is a weird thing. They immediately got questions. When she said in the beginning, they're not gonna take any questions. I don't know why the video is buffering so much.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. We're sorry. Thank you.
BTS 화이팅! 감사합니다.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh. All right.
And it is a pretty big deal that you have the I heard the journalists screaming of fighting. I did. I will say this much. Them being at the White House is definitely a really, really big deal. And I don't know if any other Korean K-pop group has been invited to the White House. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't. But them being invited to the White House is obviously a big deal. And it is good. We saw that with the UN, and we see it with the White House, that the governments are understanding that, and you would hope it's rather than we hope that they understand that they aren't a big deal in the sense of they're a really big group, so they have influence and stuff like that. It's more so we hope that they understand that the message this big group that has massive influence has. It's not them having the influence, it's them having the influence and using it in a positive manner. Maybe that's why they were the ones who were invited in, rather than maybe other not just other groups, but other artists. Because would you be surprised if a massive artist like Drake were to be invited to the White House? No, because they're super, super big. But BTS being invited to the White House, being a foreign group from a foreign country that we are obviously on good terms with, is a massive deal. It is a massive deal. And speaking in context of the reporters, I think they did a pretty good job refraining from getting overly excited in the sense of like just bombarding them with questions. I do know that American press is a little less, how would you say, antagonistic towards people. Like if you go to the UK, and I'm not speaking on behalf, like I know, but in the UK, the press over there, it has like a war against people. I don't know why, but it's like they make it their mission to attack like anything anyone over there does. Like if you wave to the paparazzi in the UK, they're like, you love the attention, don't you? You clout-seeking animal. You wave to the paparazzi over here, maybe they'll be nice to you, but they're not going to immediately just take the fangs out and come after you. So, We have to keep that. K media, I'm not referring. K media, I know can be very violent and aggressive. All I know is that over there in the UK, it's a very angry media over there that's always looking to get you. It seems like they're always trying to get you. At least over here in America, they do try to get you, but at the same time, they aren't always coming after you in every instance. Yeah, they can all be evil in their own special ways. That's true. That's true. But I'm proud of our boys. I think they did a really, really good job. The White House briefing was really good. I would want to really commend them on each member going up to the podium in front of the press. Obviously, this is paparazzi. This is, White House press. So they have a type of decorum that they know that they're going to follow. But it's still nerve-wracking. You have all these people pointing the cameras at you. You know what you're going to say is pretty important. It's going to have an effect. So our boys did really, really well. Our boys did really, really well. I'm really proud of them. And hopefully that message was received by more than just Army. Army's going to receive it, obviously. But hopefully it was received on a more broader level. They're probably not nervous in front of the cameras, but this is a different type of camera. It's with a different type of message in a different kind of context. So they in front of cameras, probably not anymore. But this specific instance might be a little bit different.